Coming up on Torrance Today, we're just days away from a block party at the recently renamed LA Galaxy Sports Complex, and you're invited. This year's Toiletry Drive was a huge success thanks to the generosity of our community members. And a big congratulations to El Camino's music instructor, Jake Silverman, who just picked up his first Grammy. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Lauren LaBruna. It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, April 12th. Thank you so much for joining us. Here's our first story. A block party takes place this weekend at the newly renovated LA Galaxy Sports Complex. Earlier this year, the City of Torrance and LA Galaxy announced a partnership to keep the sports complex open at 555 Maple Avenue near the Civic Center. It recently underwent a synthetic turf replacement and is now ready to welcome people back on Saturday, April 16th, with a big celebration. The block party will include an official ribbon-cutting ceremony, games, free food, music, and a youth soccer clinic. It will also feature the official viewing of the LA Galaxy road match against Chicago Fire FC. The 6.2-acre facility is back open for reservations, as well as for both youth and adult sports. For more information, email facilitybooking@torranceca.gov. The 2022 Toiletry Drive was a big success. Every year, the City of Torrance and its Social Services Commission host this drive to help the Torrance homeless population, which includes veterans, individuals, and families without shelter in our community. They collect various supplies such as hygiene products, socks, and towels, and here is all the donations received this year from generous community members. These items will go directly to nonprofits that serve the City of Torrance, including Harbor Interfaith Services, Family Promise of the South Bay, and 1736 Family Crisis Center. City workers and commission members thank everyone who participated this year for their kindness and support. Progress is being made on the 40-unit temporary housing program located on Civic Center grounds. Last week, LA County Supervisor Janice Hond helped secure an additional $450,000 for the program, boosting efforts to get the project up and running. The project consists of tiny homes and related facilities such as bathrooms and laundry access. The company Palais, based in Washington, sells the structures and will ship and assemble the tiny homes within the same week. The temporary housing project will also include 24/7 security, meals for residents, and general safety and cleanliness. The program will be subject to a one-year probation period to determine whether to transition individuals to permanent housing. Residents must accept certain conditions to live there that includes a nightly curfew and services to help them maintain a path to permanent housing. All site preparation is expected to be completed by June 6th. Students can now learn from a new Grammy-winning artist at El Camino College. Applied jazz piano instructor Jake Silverman won the prestigious award this month for his arrangement of the Meta Knight's Revenge. Silverman's composition won in the arrangement, instrumental, or a cappella category. He seamlessly wove together video game music, jazz, and other genres. Silverman is one of several accomplished musicians teaching at El Camino. Violin instructor Caroline Souza Menezes joined Beyoncé at this year's Oscars to perform the opening act. This was not her first time at the Oscars, as she has previously performed alongside singer Billie Eilish. An assistant professor of music, David Moyer, just finished work on the new anthem for Angel City Football Club called Running with the Angels. Angel City Football Club is LA's area's first professional women's soccer team in over 10 years and is the first club of its kind that is majority woman founded, owned, and operated. Congratulations to the talented faculty of El Camino College. The Torrance Rose Float Association needs your help tomorrow. They're having a Restaurant for Roses fundraiser at Panera to raise money for their upcoming activities. From 4 to 8 p.m. on Wednesday, you can visit the Panera location at 1511 Hawthorne Boulevard in Redondo Beach by the South Bay Galleria and order your favorite meals, snacks, or beverages while supporting this nonprofit that brings us beautiful rose floats every year. Simply bring this flyer in or order online at panerabread.com and enter code PRFUND when checking out. The Torrance Rose Float Association has been making beautiful floats for the Tournament of Roses Parade for more than 6 decades. They thank the Torrance community for helping them to spotlight our city in this unique way. The Torrance City Council meets tonight to conduct city business. Agenda items include a recommendation by the Chief of Police for City Council to appropriate and allocate about $286,000 of the 2020 Citizens Options for Public Safety, or COPS grant funds, to support police department programs. The city manager will also recommend that council appropriate funds and award a consulting services agreement to provide interim housing services for the Torrance Temporary Housing Program. And the Public Works Director will recommend that council members approve the First Amendment to the 208th Street reimbursement agreement between the city and the Crenshaw Delamo Partners 2 LLC, which would increase the monetary contribution obligation for each entity for work alongside the Crenshaw and 208th Street intersection improvements and extension projects by the Mary Kay Giordano Regional Transit Center. These items and much more will be discussed. While the council chambers will be closed to the public in the interest of maintaining appropriate social distancing and helping to reduce the risk of spreading COVID-19, the public can participate before the meeting tonight by emailing council meeting public comment at torranceca.gov or by calling in during the meeting. You can watch the meeting live on our website, YouTube, Facebook, and of course right here on City Cable beginning at 6:30 p.m. The California Department of Public Health will be partnering with community organizations statewide to increase vaccination rates in children 5 years and older. From April 11th to June 5th, free events will be held across the state, pairing family-friendly activities and vaccination opportunities. Events will be held with pediatric providers at local libraries, parks, and other recreational areas. As of April 6th, the CDC says 9.7 million children in the U.S. ages 5 to 11 have received at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. Spring holidays approach. LA County health officials are preaching precaution to the community. Los Angeles County recently removed COVID measures, including mask wearing and proof of vaccination last month. But case numbers are slowly rising due to the BA.2 subvariant. LA County Public Health Director Dr. Barbara Ferrer reported last week that BA.2 represented 47% of all cases in the county, but argued the number is probably much higher. On Monday, LA County saw 742 new cases of COVID-19 and 265 people were hospitalized with the virus. The pandemic is still ongoing, and public health officials urge everyone to take the proper safety precautions as they prepare to travel for spring break and celebrate Easter this weekend. Gas prices in LA County dropped for the 15th straight day. At last count, the average price of a gallon of self-serve regular gasoline is $5.85, still high but 11 cents less than a week ago. The average price dropped more than 20 cents over the past 2 weeks. Gas is still 6 cents higher than a month ago and more than $1.80 higher than a year ago. Here are some gas-saving tips from experts to consider if you're trying to stretch your time between the pumps. Don't skip your routine. Maintenance your car needs the right proportions of air and fuel to run efficiently. Combine short trips. Warm engines run more efficiently than cold ones. And drive at moderate speeds. While every vehicle is different, mileage tends to decrease quite rapidly over 50 miles per hour. LAX is once again one of the 5 busiest airports in the world. It fell out of the top 10 list in 2020 due to the pandemic, but bounced back and jumped 10 spots the following year as more people felt comfortable traveling once again in 2021. New figures released this week by Airport Council International ranks LAX 5th, showing that more than 48 million passengers flew out of there last year. LAX World Airport CEO Justin Erbacci says LAX continues to welcome back more people and expects to continue this rise in passenger numbers as international and business travel increase this year. LAX also maintained its spot in the top 10 among all airports in the world for total air cargo. The airport ranked number 8 in both 2020 and 2021. Experts say the pandemic had a much smaller impact on air cargo flights. Still ahead, we asked and you answered. Where are the top 3 spots that first-time visitors to Torrance should visit? We'll be back in 60 seconds with the answers.
There is a road laid out for me.
Boxes everywhere. And this is gonna be Addie's room.
I am blind,
Would you really like it?
I hope so. Yeah.
I know this road is there for me. There is a long way.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
Waist down by the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
I got this.
I know this road is there for me.
Okay.
If I'm really free, take me down to the river and wash me.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to leave you with a positive story from our community that fits the theme for the day. Today, we're making it Torrance Tuesday. We asked over the weekend on our city's Facebook page where you like to take first-time visitors in the city of Torrance. We got a lot of responses, and here are the top 3. The Madrona Marsh. The urban oasis is located at 3201 Plaza del Amo and is a peaceful wildlife preserve. You can see and listen to many types of birds, insects, reptiles, and small mammals. Admission is free, and visitors can enjoy a unique experience at one of the last remaining vernal wetlands in Southern California. Downtown Torrance was also a popular answer. Nicknamed Old Town Torrance, this area features cozy tree-lined sidewalks, historic buildings, and lots of shopping and dining options, giving residents and visitors many opportunities to support small businesses, such as the Torrance Bakery and Clutch and Coffee. And then there is Torrance Beach. Our 1.5 mile stretch of pristine coastline is nestled between Redondo Beach and Malaga Cove. It's typically a lot quieter than the beaches north of us, and there are more than 300 parking spots and a number of amenities, including restrooms, a concession stand, showers, and a bike path to help visitors relax and unwind. Thank you so much for your answers. For more ideas on where you can take your guests, check out discovertorrance.com or visit them inside the Del Amo Fashion Center at the Torrance, California Welcome Center. Well, that's our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torrancetoday@torranceca.gov. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a great day.